The families of those victims obviously getting emotional, and even you can see Adrian Gonzales himself taking a sigh of relief once he knew that he was acquitted of all 29 counts that he was accused of. And for the first time tonight, he actually made a public comment to us, thanking God and thanking his family.
First, I want to start by thanking God for this, my family, my wife, and these guys right here. He put them in my path, you know. And I'm just thankful for that. And thank you for the jury for considering all the evidence and making that verdict.
Of course, Adrian Gonzales has waited for years for that verdict. His attorney saying this trial was not a win, and they understand that families are still in pain, but said when it came down to the facts, the evidence simply wasn't there to find Adrian Gonzales guilty. And this call comes after a very emotional trial. The jury had to hear from more than 3 dozen witnesses and had to hear the 911 calls, the horrific details of that day, even photos and all that testimony. The family telling us today, or one of the families telling us, that this was simply another failure for their kids and from the prosecution.
I want to say 2 things. We want justice for Jackie. And I want to say another thing is that there was 2 monsters on May 24th, and one was a shooter and the other was a monster that never went in, could have avoided this. That's all I have to say.
Now, I spoke to many other families right outside this courthouse as they were leaving. One uncle in particular said he is not giving up hope, especially as he looks towards yet another trial. As we remember, former CISD, Uvalde CISD Police Chief Pete Arredondo, his trial has not been set, but he has also been indicted for child endangerment. So we will look to see how that trial unfolds. But of course, this day is very important because now that the dust has settled, it's important to note that this has set a very special and important and historical precedent for how law enforcement responds to mass shootings.